Alright, we're back. Let's see if this works. Ooh, looks like it does. Alright, give me a second. I gotta quickly plug in a... Ah, never mind, my controller is already plugged in. Okay. DS4 Windows is installed. Okay. There we go. Alright. Let us begin. Oh, yeah. Alright, so just a little background. I started this earlier to just kind of get through the very basic start, just so we could kind of like get started like on the Great Plateau. I haven't really done anything though past that. Outside of just getting one nut, one little droplet of golden liquid. Look at that. Man, I gotta say, it is something to be able to play this game in 50. Sorry, at 60 frames a second. My lord, it is... Is this running okay? I don't feel like I'm getting a consistent and stable 60. I think something's kind of wrong. Hang on a second. Do I have motion controls turned on? Ugh. I can't punch. That's the one really sad thing about this game is when you have no weapons, you can't do anything. Man, it's wild. The UI is running at a beautiful 60 frames a second. I need to figure out what's... I gotta troubleshoot, see what's going on. And figure out why this is running so gosh darn slow. Let's see. First of all, yeah, that UI is looking perfect. Alright, let's see. Let's just save here, just in case we have to restart. Okay. No depth of field. That's not it. Let's turn off those for now. See if that works. Ah. So we're using the Vulkan renderer on this. Okay. And lastly, let's just make sure the resolution is 1920 by 1080. All right. We'll restart Simu. That's weird. Ooh, there's a possibility this is not using my best graphics card. Let's just make sure it is. Yeah, I don't think it is. All right. Let's open that up again. That loaded up a lot faster. Oh, hello. That crashed. God damn. I wonder what caused that. That was weird. Huh. Okay, running on the Vulkan renderer. We have running with a triple core compiler. Do we have async compile happening? Okay. Cool. That's all working then. Please work. Might crash again. No, it did not crash. Wow, okay. I guess what I did must have fixed it. Let's see if this works again. Cortana, get the hell out of here. There we go. Yeah, it's still running kind of slow. Gotta say. I wonder if there's a way I can get it to bump up for me. But I don't know if that's possible. I was rendering it to a slightly lower resolution before, and I might just have to do that. But even so, like, the game's having trouble. Let's try troubleshooting here. Graphics packs. Set the resolution down to like 1366. Oh, that's not even an option. Alright. 1600 by 900. Okay. It crashed again. Let's... what if I turn off... Let me turn off all of the FPS++ stuff. And instead turn on the static FPS mod and see if I can reach 60 from that. Alright. Let's give it a whirl, baby. Weird. Alright. Let me get it to run at 60. Let's find out. No. I gotta say, it's a lot more stable. But it feels kind of slow. That's really weird. That feels really bizarre. It's like a bunch slower. That's not how it actually feels. Alright, we gotta change that, huh? Funny stuff, huh? Alright, let's go ahead. Keep this at 1600 by 900. And change the day length back to 2 hours, which is fine. What else? Let's turn on FPS++. Performance fence. $60 frames. All right. I do not think I need that RAM. Let's see how fast it runs at 1280 at its default. Oh man. this is what it would be running at on both the Wii U and the Switch. So as far as other streams go, it probably looks identical. Is this not showing up? Probably not. No. Alright. Wow. I swear, this is kind of aggravating. It's amazing that it does not really reach 60 frames a second. I have a good enough graphics card. Yeah. Let's go ahead and change some of the graphics packs. Once again. So we got FPS++ working just fine. All this stuff isn't. Can we try and run this with OpenGL then? And see if that makes a difference. Let's give it a shot. Last try. Then I'll play. I just want to kind of mess around with this and see if I can get it as good as possible. How do I change? Okay, let's change this back to OpenGL. Precompiled shaders. Enabled VSync on. Alright. Um, CPU. All logical cores. timer accuracy. 1 millisecond. Custom timer. QPC. Runtime speed. Precompiled shader cache doesn't look like it's part of this. That's okay, that's part of the other setting. GPU buffer cache. That doesn't look like there's anything for that either. Ugh. Alright, last thing. Resolution is at 1920 by 1080. FPS++ is enabled. Turn on all of our OpenGL workarounds. All right. Let's see if it works. Oh, it crashed because I tried to hook into it too soon. Shoot. All right, almost there. Let's try again. Alright, this is probably as good as we're gonna get it. Let's just play a little. I'm a little bummed that this won't run at 60 on most machines. Yo, I got it. Little hummingbird, welcome to the stream. Did I just say little hummingbird? I meant bird. Oh yeah. One thing about rendering this in the OpenGL renderer is that every time a new shader needs to be compiled, the game will just completely hang up. We got pants. We have pants. Alright, let's take this barrel to our next battle. We're gonna need it. Hang on, you guys hear that? Makes a little barrely sound, a little hollow barrely sound when I walk. It's very pleasant. Okay, here comes my next battle. Onwards. some reason I always thought there was a guy right here. You've never seen anyone use a barrel in battle? They are, mediocre weapons, at best. Ooh. It had to stop and compile the shader. As soon as it hit the wall. Yeah, I'm starting to think the Vulkan renderer is just better. You get that, asynchronous rendering. So it doesn't hang up like this whenever something new appears. Oh wow. This is a lot of troubleshooting. Ooh, I got lucky there. It's also a useful platform upon which you can aim better. I don't know. For you, it might be a barrel of laughs. For me, it's a barrel of destruction. And combat utility. Alright, one last change, I swear. If you'll be patient, I'm gonna switch to the Vulkan renderer so this stops being borked. It'll take me, like, literally 5 seconds. Oh, man. That is, unless Simu decides to hang without closing. Thank you, Hummingbird. I appreciate your patience. I can't really stream this game on my Wii U because I don't have any kind of like streaming card or whatever for it. So I was kind of determined to get this thing pulled off of my Wii U onto the computer and try to play it on that. But I'm a little bummed that I can't run it at 60 frames. That is a bit sad. But alas, I have nothing to say. Alright, gonna switch this whole shebang to Vulkan. Let's pre-compile those shaders, baby. Double buffered VSync. Alright, cool. Let's edit the game profile and Man, this stuff is really finicky, I gotta say. I could turn off... No. I could turn off depth of field. Maybe not, though. Okay. Okay, so the normal texture detail is what is currently being used. I'm gonna kind of make the textures, the level of detail textures, just slightly worse. Just barely. to maybe give me that little, tiny little boost that I need. I'm also going to run the game at 1600 by 900 and okay, I swear I've got it this time. Do we like depth of field in this house? I'm not really sure. Let's turn it off for now and see how we like it. We can always turn it on again later. Alright, that took longer than 30 seconds, I'm sorry, but we're coming back. Let's load this up. I aim to disappoint. So actually I'm quite happy. Alright, that should be it. Oh hell. It actually runs a lot better now. Thank you, Lord. It looks like Garbo in the distance, but that's okay, it doesn't really matter. Like, it really just turns into Play-Doh at a long distance there. It looks like a world of Play-Doh, but it runs at like as close as I've ever gotten to 60, so we're very happy. My God, I was so, oh my God, I was so entranced by the Play-Doh in the distance that I failed to realize that my barrel was gone. And the game had decided to respawn all of these annoying pots that I so dutifully destroyed last time. I feel like I've been gypped. Ugh. I'm gonna go back to find that barrel. That was almost bad. Oh, alright. It will always take an extra 5 arrows. Anything in here? Any barrels? I should say. That is what I am most concerned with. I really don't understand what this, this part of the cathedral was meant for. It feels really ambiguous. Like, I'm not really sure what this is. This feels like it needs to lead to a door, but there's no door here, so... What is this exactly? Were they living quarters? Like, I always kind of wonder that. I can't really figure out. Sometimes you do have to just have random stuff so you can do a window. It's called level design. Look at those frogs. They're having a great day. I might steal a couple of them though, so their day's not going to be great for too long. Here's another barrel. Let's see what happens if we throw a barrel on a frog. This game's a physics sandbox, you might as well. You know? It did not work. But I stole a frog. Alright, let's see if we can get this guy. I I've discovered a whole new form of like of warfare in this game. I literally killed that frog. I mean, I killed the first frog by stealing him and putting him in my pocket. I didn't like directly kill that first one, but I definitely killed him in the sense that I doomed him. He's gonna be dinner. Because, I mean, Link is hungry, and all we got are 7 mushrooms and an apple. It's not gonna be enough. He's a growing boy. He's got a big stomach. I know this because I myself am a growing boy with a giant stomach. And 7 mushrooms and an apple ain't gonna cut it. Really, that's a dinner, breakfast, lunch, all wrapped into one of champions. Alright. What's our plan of attack here? Oh, I should do what I always do and just go over there. Well, oh, throw a barrel onto... But, yeah, then I lose the barrel. But, it will be cool. So, I guess it's worth it. See if we can get near him. Without them noticing. Don't notice that. Okay. It worked! Wow. I got choo-choo jelly from it. Somehow, I don't really know where the choo-choo was, but that was great. Yeah. Alright, cool. Got way too many weapons. There's no way this guy is capable of handling 3 giant clubs, a sword, and an axe. Well, we still have a barrel, which is good. So we can just go barrel hopping. Barrel to barrel. Alright, where's our next challenge? I also need, hang on a minute, we gotta cook. So we got these 2 things to eat. I'm gonna go ahead and, just like, hang on. Yeah. Let's just throw a bunch of these by the fire. Ooh! Now we got some toasty Hylian shrooms. Yeah. Cool. Let's get high! I should mention, I decided prior to beginning this playthrough that I would impose some arbitrary restrictions on my play for the sake of, like, just a design experiment, really. Playing on normal mode, and I played this game like 500 hours or more, so I had enough of master mode, and it's regenerating enemies. So I'm kind of like trying out this new mode that I invented myself called hero mode. And hero mode basically is kind of modular. You can decide what you want to add to it. One of the facets of hero mode is you keep your health at 3 hearts. The whole game. 3 hearts for health. You can upgrade your stamina all the way, but you can't upgrade your hearts unless you need to upgrade them for the Master Sword. After which, as soon as you finish upgrading, as soon as you finish getting the Master Sword, then you bring all your hearts back down to 3. Via trades, that kind of thing. So that's one rule, keeping the hearts at 3. That kind of ups the stakes a little bit without kind of arbitrarily padding enemy health and like giving enemies regenerative abilities and stuff like that, which I think doesn't make any sense. Right? So I'm trying out that, seeing how that feels. The other major aspect of quote-unquote hero mode that I may not do here is you can only have, basically, you can have one weapon and then any number of like what I call utility weapons. So utility weapons are like the leaf, a torch, like a hammer to break rocks with and stuff like that. Mostly because like I don't personally use those outside of, or I don't personally use those things in a combat context. I use them specifically for like physics stuff or, you know, utility, that kind of thing. But yeah, only one combat weapon allowed. So I would have to throw out all of these. You can obviously you can pick up a weapon, and if you have a weapon already equipped, you can run up to a weapon on the ground and pick it up as long as you immediately throw it. That's the rule. It's kind of weird and doesn't make a lot of sense, but I played it on the Wii U version, and man, it's a lot of fun. It kind of forces you to be resourceful, much in the way that Master Mode like kind of wants you to be resourceful and use other methods other than just like hitting stuff with a stick, because you're worried about the durability of your weapons and stuff like that, so you usually approach combat from some other angle before going into blows. No, these guys are gonna get me. The barrel method didn't work. They saw me. Yep. The one more thing about that is that you can also only have one bow at a time. So you can have a bow and you can have one combat weapon, which is actually like, it sounds really scarce, like really not scarce, but just like really unforgiving, but you can get by pretty well in this game with those restrictions. And that's mostly because like every time you fight something, you're getting a weapon at the end of it anyway. So if you lose your weapon, you just pick up what you found in the fight before. This kind of like prevents you from being able to stockpile a bunch of super powerful weapons, and it makes fights harder because of that. Yeah, it's super minimal. I'm thinking of like posting it to Reddit and seeing if other people on the Breath of the Wild subreddit find it cool enough to try it. I think it changes the gameplay in a few interesting ways. Brings it to a level that I personally consider like more interestingly designed, kind of circumventing some of the issues. Ooh, he knew I was coming there. It's fun, that brief moment after you kind of land the killing blow in those. They just kind of hang in midair there for a while and squeal. How about this? Here's what I'll do. I'll show you the full hero mode for the remainder, at least for like however long I feel like. On the plateau, I mean. So you can kind of get a sense for what I mean, especially with the weapons thing. So, here I have a bunch of weapons. I can't have them anymore, because it doesn't make sense that Link can hold all of these things on his person. Makes no sense at all. What strange power does he have that allows him to have such deep pockets? Alright, so here's my first example, right? Like, is a woodcutter's axe a combat item? Yeah, it's kind of used as a combat item. I think it's slow, but I'm gonna be loose with the rules a little bit. This is where, like, you can be flexible with hero mode to a degree. Like, a woodcutter's axe, I'm going to nominate that as a utility item and choose not to use it in combat, because I want to save it for cutting down trees, because it's really effective for that, right? So, I have that, I have 1 shield, and I have 3 bows, which I should rectify as well. So let's remove that, drop it, and drop it. So, yeah, axe is too slow, right? So it makes sense to use it in a non-combat context. So now we got this trash on the ground. Can I don't have any way of blowing it up or whatever. Let's go ahead and make this tower up here, huh? Of course, we gotta make sure the barrel comes with. It's my best friend! I literally just woke up after 100 years of being asleep. All of my friends are dead. Zelda is preoccupied. All I have is this barrel. You can bet your butt I'm gonna, like, humanize or anthropomorphize this barrel. I might even give it a name if it sticks around for long. The last barrel didn't, though. So, no name for that one. I will name it, but it has to happen organically. It's gotta be a name that, like, kind of just comes to me in the moment. Right now, I don't feel compelled to name this barrel. I haven't had any, like, times with it, you know? There's still some times to be had with this barrel before I know who this barrel is. You gotta learn the barrel's personality. Is this barrel, for example, like, a really solid guy? Or is he waterlogged? Is it a he? These are questions that will only come with time and experience. Wow. Is the barrel here? Ooh. Look at this smooth-ass cutscene.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years.
Yeah, where have you been?
The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
When is that gonna happen?
Now
That's
then,
a really cool effect.
you must hurry, Link.
I am not gonna do that. I'm sorry,
Before
Zelda.
it's too late.
If it's anything like my first playthrough, I'm gonna spend the next 400 hours meticulously combing the landscape for knickknacks and goodies before coming to save you from the castle. That's just how it works. And no barrel. We are very sad. We have lost another barrel. I have a feeling that it's not going to be at the bottom here, but I'll check anyways. Yeah, exactly. This game is a collect-a-thon.
Oh!
It's a good one, too. Did anything occur? Beat. Is this quiet Link, or is this talkative Link? Link doesn't speak. He always finds a way around. Coming from the direction of the castle. Hit the nail on the head, did I? And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? It seems I have some work to do as far as earning your trust goes. I suppose that is understandable. Leave me alone, Mystery Santa. It's Brown Santa. He's got, like, really... Oh, man. That reveal, though. At the top of the cathedral, wherein he gets queer-eyed into kingly existence. Alright, I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. The existence of an adjective before the word Ganon implies many, many Ganons. So what I'm saying is there a barrel Ganon? Theoretically, in some you know, multiverse Zelda world, there has to be somewhere a barrel Ganon that is completely destroying everything. But you might ask the question, and this is a good question, how does a barrel destroy anything? I'll tell you how a barrel destroys so, I have a lot of experience destroying things with barrels now. You throw the barrel. But in this case, this is an evil barrel. It throws itself. I do not speak. Link does not speak. Your eyes reveal the determination within. It's cool that I can just, like, be silent towards this guy. Like, be the mute that, that Link always is. And he doesn't think I'm a jerk for it. You know? Like, in real life, if you did this to someone, they would be, kind of pissed off at you. They would think you were blowing them off or something. Unless, of course, it was made, you know, explicit right off the bat that you were mute, obviously. Paraglider handed over. Well, I guess I'm no longer a mute. I guess I have to say something. So I'm going to ask a question. didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. Worry not, I will happily agree to give you my paraglider. But not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? So, Come. Let me show you something. How many of these old men are on this plateau? Because there's one in the Forest of Spirits. There's one here on the way down from the Shrine of Resurrection. There is one in this area in his like little log cabin. And is there another one at the top of Mount Hylia? I forget. So that would be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 old men. As far as the eye can see, Simba.
Ooh.
Well, we're gonna go to the top of Mount Hylia this time, and we'll see. We'll see for ourselves. Do you see that structure there? The one shining with a strange light? It began glowing at the exact moment these towers rose up from the ground. Every step is an adventure in this game. I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider? A fair exchange, I believe. Yeah, alright. Alright, old man. So, up until this point, the game is kind of holding your hand, from here until here. In terms of, like, where it wants you to kind of go. You can always just, like, veer off and do whatever the hell you want. But, let me talk about something cool. At this moment, as soon as you bring up this tower, the game proper comes to light. What I mean by that is just like the whole that core loop of the game's design that centers around basically like looking in a direction, seeing a heck of a lot of different options and affordances and availabilities, and kind of just picking one going in that direction. This is the first time this game really gives you that decision, and you have, let's see, how many choices do you have here? And I mean, like, you could always go back up there towards the cathedral, but at this point, like, contextually, you don't really care about that. You just came from there, right? So you have 2 choices. You've got this camp of guys. You can kind of see there's, like, a chest in the distance there. Maybe you don't see it. But you see some guys that, you know, you might want to kill, because, you're a hot-blooded human being. You love to kill things. You love to kill things that deserve to be killed. That's not really a human being thing. That's just like I don't know what that is. So you got that, and then you just got that. You can just go straight for it, but your way is blocked, so you have to kind of go around this this like long way around here. Right? But you're looking here, and you're like, the safe route. What's wrong with it? It's boring as hell. There's nothing to it. For one, it's back in the direction where I came first. And there's nothing happening there. I don't see anything there. I don't know about you, but I always pick this way first. I always go into this little camp of dudes and beat them into submission. Hello. Alright, we got some, these are not barrels. But they are portable cover, so they're different. Did they notice this? I don't think they do. I do want to sneak up on them, but I am really enjoying doing so with this crate. I'm worried that they will. Oh, I can't move it anymore. This enabled me. All right. You know how this works. Nice clean kill. They heard something. Hello. Oh. Okay. Okay, we didn't we didn't succeed in killing that one guy. But we did succeed in getting some of their health down. Alright. Ouch. He did try to use my barrel attack. Where do you think I learned it from? These guys are geniuses. Alright. That was kind of a bad fight on my part. I feel like I wasn't really. I was trying to talk and think at the same time, and it didn't really work. Alright. Let's go ahead and trash our shield. Everything else is fine, though. Whew. That was a fight, huh? Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else is kind of special about this first encounter here. Oh yeah, this is also kind of like the first time you encounter a group of enemies, and there are no like easy outs to it, because at the cathedral you just have like groups of like one enemy, or no groups, just like singular enemies to fight. So you're kind of learning how to fight those guys individually up to that point. Then from there on, you get to that little section over there, where there is clearly a way of killing all of them through those bomb barrels, right? A lot of people go for that skull afterwards, and the skull is basically the same thing, right? You just shoot the hanging torch or whatever, and it blows up the whole place. But this is the first time when you just have to kind of get down and dirty and fight these guys in a big group. There's no easy way out. There's no like no exploding barrels. You just have a bunch of these like indestructible crates, barrels, and your know-how, your knowledge. It's regarding focusing while talking. It's a learning process. I'm still relatively new to this. So you see that? I just did something that is really depressing, right? You got this like nice sword. It's probably not gonna break for another 1 or 2 enemies, right? But it's the rules. You gotta replace it if you wanna add something new. But I just got a new traveler sword, so it's brand new. It won't break, kind of thing. I'll figure out how to focus and speak at the same time. Cool. A brand new sword is yeah, it is undeniably better than an old one. Alright. Yeah, so the reason why I'm kind of just talking about this, I just, I studied, like, I'm a computer programmer by trade, but, I studied, like, video games in college and stuff like that, and, so I'm just kind of thinking about this stuff all the time. Just been talking about how this game teaches you how to play it without, this game teaches you how to play the game without, like, being explicit about it, right? Without, like, opening up a window and, like, telling you, here's how you jump, here's how you, walk forward, right? Here's how you kill these enemies, blow this up. It just kind of, like, throws you into it. But it doesn't throw you into it, like, deep end style, right? It kind of leads you from one thing to the next, without overwhelming you too much. Yeah. And the great thing is that if you are, you know, already pretty savvy with this kind of stuff, you can totally just, like, go off of the beaten path and do just fine. Because, yeah, I don't know. Just because. But, the teaching stuff is there for those who need it. So I'm still kind of in that, like, linear progression of learning right now in the beginning here. After this shrine, I believe... yeah, after the shrine, it kind of is just like, alright, go get the other 3. And then it's kind of just, like, completely up to you. This is kind of the end of the line. To a degree, right? It's like, instead of the decision before being between, like, 2 options in a really, like, local space, it then becomes, like, between 3 more options in a larger space, but not a super large space, right? Just the plateau. Then when you get off the plateau, it's basically, like, the whole game is available to you at that point, and every option therein. Regardless, side note, this is kind of my first time watching someone who isn't one of my friends on Twitch, so if I'm not supposed to be commenting so much, just let me know. Oh my lord, I'm so happy that you are commenting! It makes it so much easier, so by all means, go ahead and, you know, ramble on as much as you like. I am, literally doing this to talk to folks, so, that's why I'm talking so much myself. Man, look at that. Alright, first of all, look at how nicely this runs. Oh, I was waiting for this. I knew the interior shrines were going to be, like, the best performing parts, not huge open world maps. And man, they look and feel really good. Wow. I gotta say, physics in this game at 60 frames feels very nice. Wow. Cool. Very, very smooth. This is the jig. Yeah, you got 2 decisions here, right? You got this, like, weird, semi-inconsequential block here. I don't know why that got placed there, but I guess it's just kind of... huh. try something. Can he get me from there? Oh, he can! Hang on, it's gotta compile the shaders for him. Every time I see something new in this game, it has to kind of like compile and cache all the shaders for it. That's why it gets kind of like slow for a minute whenever something new happens, but every time afterwards it's like it's in memory, so I don't have to redo that, hopefully, ever again. Man, that I rarely hit that that weak spot on those guys. Oops. Candy at the end. Yeah. I just made the ending more rewarding for myself. Oh, also we got a new bow. So you know what that means. That's right. This one's gotta go. Alright. I'm almost out of water. As they say, out with the old, in with the new. So it is true in hero mode. I love how these dudes are like, you know, I've just been sitting here waiting for you to come around. Now that you're here, my duty has been fulfilled. I'm gonna die now. Bye. And then they disintegrate. Here come the shaders. There's nothing quite like giving an old man his final gift. The sweet release of death. I mean like an ancient man, not an old man. Old man probably don't want to die. Ancient man, though, he's been around long enough, he's seen enough. Time to die. Oh! What phrase? Ho! Who you calling a ho? I am ready for the sweet release of death. Yeah. That's a good phrase. Deserves to be uttered. Oh. Paraglider, please? How did you know? Clairvoyance. Already alluding to the fact that he is a ghost. Yeah, it's unfortunate that this old man, who does not wish for the sweet release of death, but is dead nonetheless because he's a ghost, is the only guy in this game that says ho. It's a missed opportunity. Like, it's a great greeting. Everyone else in this game just says, oi! You know? They're like, oi! They didn't say ho. I like how the shader is freaking out. Look at me. Alright, what do you mean?
Ooh.
Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. Let's not talk about the giant magical fairy moms. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines, and I will give you my paraglider. So I need more now. I said treasure, but I never said there would only be 1 treasure. Whether it's 1 treasure or 4, what's the difference for a young go-getter like yourself? Since I'm feeling generous, I will teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again? Got it. I admire your eagerness, but allow me to teach you something else before you go. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate. Take a look at the map on your Nintendo Switch. Literally shaped like a Nintendo Switch. My friend calls it an iPad. I think it's literally a facsimile of a Nintendo Switch. Alright, see those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you awoke, the shrine you came from, and the tower. You can travel instantly to any of those places with a Sheikah slate. Oh, another module of hero mode is no fast travel, but that's something that you definitely don't have to do. I barely even do it myself, anyways, but it is something you can add onto it. That's the thing. Is that's what I mean by hero mode is kind of up to you to decide and customize to your liking. The major thing is 3 hearts. That's the biggest one. Yeah, right. It's a little bit too hardcore to do no fast travel. Just because the game's so big, you have to go back and forth. So I most of the time don't do it. But it's not really, yeah, I guess it's not really part of hero mode. It's just like something you can do on top of it that fits into it pretty well if you decide that you want it. Alright, we're breaking both of these. Alright. I'm not really sure why this is here. Is it to, like, kill myself with? No, evidently not. Hey! Get my boots in the sludge. Ugh. You don't need the long metal piece from the pond? Oh. You're right. I do need that. I forgot. Man, I've done this so many times. It's like innate to me, but I'm also like so tired that it did not occur to me that I needed the long metal piece. Low. What is that? Oh, that's just part of the wall. Okay, I thought that was like a weird, like, cathedral 2.0. Oops! I swear I know how to do this. Oh yeah. That's what we need. Fire and ice. Ball in a cup. Ball in a cup. Right. Yo, ball in a cup is very popular with kids in Japan. So I know this because I lived there. The kids, if they see a ball in a cup, you can guarantee one of them is gonna pick it up and is gonna do it with such immaculate precision that it is just astonishing. You have to wonder like how many hours a day they spend playing ball in a cup. Oh yeah, that's the first yahaha of the stream. Happy day. It's pretty good, not gonna lie. Fucking get in there. You trash, dude. Who's the other guy? Is he gone? Oh, he's here. I really love these skeletons. I think they are so freaking creative. How they will just like seek out their heads if you take them off and put them back on. It's so creative. I've never seen skeletons done like that in the game. Oh, yes. That's a bunch of fireflies. Alright, what am I doing? Oh yeah, it's gonna hang up. I don't have bombs yet. Nope. That's, I gotta get them from the next shrine. Forget where that is. So that's coming up. Oh, but you know, once I do, I'm gonna abuse them. Just kidding. I don't really know how to do any of that cool, like, bomb speedrunning glitch stuff. Like how people will, like, blow bombs under a shield and propel themselves forward. I don't know how to do that. That'd be a cool trick to learn, though. He said I took my time. Must have just been running a timer. No, I remember. Alright. I'm gonna just kind of skip through this. He's just telling me how to... Alright, I got it. He's just telling me how to play the game. There's another shader. Here are some more. Oh, let's get that too. Yeah. Hang on a second. Oh yeah, and then there's this one. Cool. Let's go ahead and change these. I always just immediately change these to star stamps. I don't really use the glowing. glowing pins too much. Just a personal preference, really. Oh, you've tried? I don't even know how it's done. Okay, I had to like remember that I don't have the paraglider, so I have to like jump down here. It's getting late enough where I'm like definitely slipping mentally. So maybe I'll do something goofy. Let's go ahead and save. Because we're responsible adults. I have barely any food. I gotta go get some more. It's mostly the time stopping one. You hit a log or something multiple times and jump onto it before the time runs out. Oh! Yeah, I've done that one before. That one's fun. If you get it right. But it takes freaking forever to learn how to do it right. I have died a lot from that too. Yeah, half the time it does buck you off. You have to like... Oh man, it's so weird. The angle is so important. I can barely do it. Man, I was there on the day. I wasn't like there, but I was just like awake and alive and conscious of the news on the day that people discover that you could like jump out of this tower and do that crazy thing where you like land on top of the botw's head or whatever and just like propel yourself straight to the castle. That was quite a day. It's always really fun to be around when yeah. If you I highly recommend like watching a stream of Breath of the Wild these days. They are like I mean like an any percent stream. They're sorry, not a stream, a speed run, sorry. So any percent speed run of this game is just like bizarre. It is like not the same game. They are constantly just exploiting it with like weird zany bugs and glitches and stuff like that. It's the coolest thing ever. Ah, shit. I failed! I failed to do the thing! Please! There we go. Yeah. That... This guy's pretty hard. Get that. It's the coolest thing. It's definitely the highlight of it, and it happens pretty quickly. Also, I think they have the any percent speedrun world record time down to like 26 minutes or something like that now. It's so fast, so you could just like watch it in one sitting. Very entertaining, super informative too. You learn so much. Yeah, it's the best. I've been like occasionally checking back there throughout the years since Breath of the Wild came out. And it's gotten like weirder and weirder and weirder as time has gone on. Yeah. Pretty much like every speedrun world record is like streamed these days, so you can find them all archived at is it like speedrun.net or speedrun.com? I think it's .net. It was really loud. Yeah, you can like, I mean, you can search it like any game that has a speedrunning community on there, and most games do. And then you can just like literally like click on the world record, and it'll just show you a stream. I just like to mess with them, especially when they don't have legs. When they do have legs, I like to run away from them. I'm still afraid of those guys. They suck. No! Oh my god, I don't have that kind of timing. I could not deflect their beams with my shield. I would die instantly. You're gonna notice this, maybe if you watch me play this consistently. I'm trash at deflecting. I've never been able to get it right. Oh shit. Good morning. Goodbye. Alright. Yeah, this is the one that gives you bombs. I know. Hey now. Yeah. Just gotta time it right, but for whatever reason I am absolute trash at timing. Alright, cool. We got my favorite shirt. What a ridiculous thing. Though I guess there are more ridiculous outfits in this game. Let's go. Ugh. That guy, that Guardian is still really mad at me. There we go, he shut up. How often do I play/stream? I'm trying to make this like either a daily thing or an every other daily thing. I don't always adhere to that, but yeah, I stream relatively frequently nowadays. I stream all sorts of things. Though I try as hard as I can to stick to like specific things over time. So like, I'll do playthroughs and stuff. Right now I'm working on a Skyrim playthrough, and that's, you know, taking forever because that game is just huge. And I guess I kind of just started this tonight because I was getting really sick of Skyrim, so yeah. I might just kind of like move on to this. Not sure yet. Because this is, I could play this game forever and never get bored. But like I said, I'm a coder. I also make games, so sometimes I'll show something that I'm working on stream for fun. That kind of thing. It's really just a variety. Yep, I'm here to have a good time. Alright, looks like we have a beautiful, big, stupid large weapon. we are going to use. This thing's going to be really slow and probably not the best weapon to use in this case. But it is taller than I am. Yeah. Yo, Link is like legitimately 4 feet tall. He's child-sized. I did not have to do that way, but I realized too late that I was also on the platform. Link's a shorty. Though I do think it would look really strange if he were, like, very tall. He would look really bizarre. I mean, just think of, like, picture it in your head. It is a rather funny image. It's like tall, lanky Link with a long neck. Can I get this? Thank you. Oh, I'm dumb. I forget that that is a useless object in this. It's merely there to show you, like, give you a hint of how this gets solved. Man, it's late. I'm getting real dumb. Very nice. Came out of that with a big beefy sword and bombs. That is so cool. I love that effect. Alright, alright, alright. Please grant me death. Oh, Link. I've heard it all before. 1,000 times. You can die, old man. It's fine. At least they give you their souls willingly. It would be disturbing if, you know, Link did it by force. Man, every time I choose to blow something up, it just kind of... Alright, never mind. Now what? Where are we going next? I guess we're going to Grandpa's house. What's the best way to Grandpa's house? He's definitely gonna come out and get really mad at me as soon as I start running. No problem. Over the river, through the woods. There's no river. I love this little section here. In Master Mode, there's like a really big, scary dude who absolutely will mess your shit up. But in normal mode, it's just this nice little plain with trees. And there's this little camp over here, full of dudes that need to die. Sorry. Oh, I forgot about this. I always wanted to... Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna do this. It's okay, go back home. It's okay. Did he just shoot that guy? Couldn't see. Just a plain old boring plane. Is he really gonna do this? Wow, this guy... Absolute nerd. It's really funny watching them run away from bees. Get him, bees! Oh, the bees didn't do shit! That's trash. Yeah, the bees in Animal Crossing are definitely worse. Oh my god, especially in New Horizons. Wow, they made them worse in New Horizons. Much, much worse. You're mine, lizard. Link really is a destructive force in this world. Not gonna lie. Alright, we have need of bird meat. Oh, also we have need of fish meat as well. I completely forgot to get some. Like a dumb, stupid child. Oh man. Which means we gotta go back to the area where they do have... Oh shit. Hang on, I keep forgetting I gotta kill a bird. Sorry. So tiny, small boy with a big heart attacking a big punch. Hopefully you know why I'm doing this. It is because I gotta make my spicy meat and mushroom dish or whatever, fish and mushroom, whatever it is he wants. I forget what it is. So he gives me his warm sweater. And in the process I'm gonna steal all of his food. I got 3 hearts. I got 3 big hearts. Bursting. Man, there is really no close fish to be had here. I really gotta go all the way back here. Alright. I think I'm gonna make this dish. I'm gonna get this sweater and then I'm gonna call it a night because it's almost 1 here and I'm about to fall over. It's way past my bedtime. I've streamed since 8. Yeah, as they say, time goes on. And tomorrow is another day. Let's go. That completely fell on its head. Also, now it's totally damaged because I bounced it on rocks. Alright. Give me a fish. Hyrule bass. I don't care about the other bass. Oh, I can break this open now too. Let me go and do that. Ouch. Little hummingbird, thanks. It's been great hanging out with you tonight. I appreciate that you followed me. I hope I do catch you again next time. Thank you, I'm glad. Okay, Link. That was what we in the business would call a mistake. What do these guys do? They just kind of, oh, yeah, stretch, walk around, get up on hind legs, walk some more. Yeah, that's more or less what the squirrels in the back of my yard do. Except, the squirrels in the back of my yard have a, they've got this giant black walnut tree, and they love to climb up that thing. Pick up the black walnuts, basically shell them, and then throw the contents of the, like the outer shell of the walnut, onto my head, and onto the furniture and stuff like that. Got any tips? Alright, so to cook this we need... Hang on, I'm gonna be absolutely doubly certain. I'm not gonna attack the squirrel, don't worry. Squirrels in your yard have just been sneaking onto my porch to eat the leftover pumpkins. Well, hey, that's they're doing your job for you, you know. Otherwise, those pumpkins just kind of go rotten. They just get all nasty. It's the circle of life. Raw meat and spicy pepper, however. Spicy meat and seafood fry. Alright, it's just meat, seafood, and a hot pepper. That's easy. Alright. Meat, seafood, hot pepper. There. Cool. I cooked something. check this out.
Huh?
Hyrule Bass. I mean, it's in the name, dude. Thanks. I really love this little thing because it's kind of one of those things where like to get this you gotta kind of like poke around and explore. It doesn't really lead you here at all. This is kind of a non-distinct location, but the guy is here, right? So that immediately kind of calls attention to something. Utility item. So, yeah, and then you just kind of get in here and poke around a bit, and you get something like this, which if you haven't gone in this direction yet, like saves your butt. Because as soon as you go into the snowy lands here, you just start losing health without some kind of like protection, right? You can get that protection in the form of spicy peppers at the entrance, but you have to keep upkeeping that. Gotta keep eating them. That's annoying. This is maybe the best thing I could have possibly found. Alright, one more thing. We're gonna disguise ourselves as a barrel. And we're gonna do barrel roleplay. Can they kill me like this? Does this hurt? It doesn't hurt. You can't do anything. You're powerless. Oh yeah, okay. Ah! My aim is off. Oh, thanks. Give me that shield. Give me that extra arrow. Shall we generate more arrows? He should have learned to code. Yeah, I just killed an entire hive of bees. But it was worth it. Nothing is really coming out of this. Okay. Okay, that's a little better. Let's pick this up and call it a night. That was fun. I'm a little bit depressed about my throwing spear. This traveler's oh, how did I pick this up? I broke the rules. Throwing spear would be nice. I'm probably gonna I don't know. My Claymore's probably gonna die soon. But I want to hang on to it as long as possible, because it's very useful. So, this fishing harpoon or throwing spear or whatever is going in the garbage. I need to think about punishment for myself when I break the rules. I guess hang on a second. I guess this will suffice as punishment for now. Yeah, possibly. I don't know. I don't want to be like that penal, you know? Like it's okay to like make a mistake and like forget, you know, as long as you don't like directly benefit from having multiple weapons, and by that I mean like you use those multiple weapons interchangeably and stuff like that, then it's like whatever. But this is my punishment for the sake of ending the stream in a dramatic way. That's it. Alright. I'm calling it. Alright. That's it for me. Thank you for watching, Little Hummingbird. I appreciate your company. This has been a good time. As always, my name is Mr. I don't know. Who cares? Anyways, goodbye and good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bad bugs bite. If they do, you know what to do.